Hello there. Today we're reacting to lesser-known Christmas folklore characters. Let's go!
This video is sponsored by Skillshare.
That's not my sponsor. Oh wait, that's it. I thought it was gonna be a 30-second ad.
Hey kids, hope you had
Hello,
yourself
kids.
a merry little whatever. I know I did. What do you
Merry
like
little
best
whatever?
about the holiday experience? My
Why he's spreading his leg like that, huh? For who?
personal favorite part is where we
them legs
systemically
closed.
brainwash children into thinking they're supernatural beings who judge their every move and then invade their house
Hey, I was the child that thought he had supernatural powers and believed in supernatural beings.
at night.
I could
Now,
live all right.
everyone knows Santa. Good old Saint Nick. Old
Wait, why you look
Father
like-
Christmas.
Alright, this is my first time reacting to this guy, right? Are all his characters like this? Look at this sweaty patch.
Old Christopher Kringle. Old Elpheus
At least he got abs though. Damn, tend to be
Prime,
working
Slayer
out.
of Elk and Bringer of
Oh.
Xboxes. And you've probably heard
Hey.
of some other characters somewhere too. Guys like Krampus, Belsnickel,
Ooh.
Charlie Brown, Xi Jinping. Well, today I want to show you
Where are
guys some more
these?
obscure Yuletide beings from different cultures all across the globe, but mostly Europe. Now, this first creature's
Mostly
name
Europe.
comes
Yes,
from
that's
the
where I'm
Welsh.
from.
As a matter of moral principle,
EU,
I personally don't formally recognize the Welsh
Merry
language.
Lwyd.
Maybe someday they'll figure out how W's and Y's work, then it'll be a different story. But for the
Oh, yeah,
time
the Welsh
being,
language
you'll
is
have to
weird.
excuse me for not condoning bullshit like this. So the
With actual name of a
different story, but
village?
for the time being, you'll have to
How would you even pronounce that? What the hell?
excuse me for not condoning bullshit like this. So the thing allegedly called Mari Lwyd isn't a true
Mari
mythical creature
Lwyd.
per se, but more so a
was
tradition
my
carried out for
pronunciation,
at least
Welsh
the
people?
past few centuries in South Wales. No, I mean Old South Wales. This is how it works.
I was
Every
about
holiday
to-
season, the village rapscallion will take a horse's skull and affix it to the end of a pole. Kind of like one of
Yeah.
these things, except, you know, awful. The skull is
With an
typically
actual
decorated
skull, though,
in
that's
some
weird.
way, and sometimes they put in a lever so you can make the mouth move on its own. Then a white
They
sheet
made
is
a doll.
draped over the pole and its holder, thus giving the illusion that Famine himself has come to destroy all your figgy pudding. From
That's a
here,
good
one
prank,
would think
though.
that the nightly festivities would include welshing your trousers and repenting for a lifetime of naughtiness, but no, it gets better. You know that whole mouth-moving thing? Turns out that's not just for taking wild snaps at the faces of innocent children. The Mari Lwyd and its party of caretakers will go around to random houses and sing a song about one
Bro, the Welsh were proper trollers. Like, actually, these are some proper pranks back in the
to
day.
be let inside. The inhabitants
These are better
then
than pranks
expected
today.
to sing back with excuses as to why they don't want this abomination in their home. All in rhyme, of course. This goes back and forth until either the Mari Lwyd gives up or the party's invited in,
Mari
at which
Lwyd.
point they get to raid your pantry and drink
They raided the meat and the fish.
all your
No.
beer. So if you
Stay
ever
away from
find
my fish.
yourself rap battling a horse skull in South Wales, don't panic. It's normal, I guess. Next we have
It's normal
Frau
over there.
Perchta, a witch-like being said to visit during the
How did he
normal,
pronounce that?
I guess. Next we have Frau Perchta, a
Frau Perchta.
witch-like being said to
Russia?
visit during the holidays in the Alpine regions of Germany and Austria.
Oh, no,
Depictions
German.
of Perchta
Never
can
mind.
range anywhere between beautiful woman and whatever the hell this is, but
The
usually they
fuck is
fall
that,
somewhere
bro?
in between. She's also sometimes
Why the duck leg though? The duck feet.
shown with his big weird floppy goose foot. That's
Oh,
because
it's a
she's
goose.
apparently real into spinning, not the
Goose,
2-foot
goose,
kind
duck.
though, the 1-foot kind. It's said that this delightful
Mm.
spinster pays a visit to all
Which
the
gave
little
her
wiener
flat
schnitzels on the
feet,
12th
or
night
a
of
flat
Christmas. If you were well behaved and hard working this year, she might leave you a small silver coin in your shoe. How kind. But if you've
That's
been an
actually pretty nice,
inattentive
no?
young lady and didn't spin all your flax that year, Perchta will trample all your half-woven fibers as punishment, and you'll say, weird flax, but okay.
Weird
Fucking cut
flex.
that out, Jesus. Then there's the stuff Perchta considers especially naughty, which can vary depending on who you ask. If you left your house a mess, or you especially naughty, which can vary depending on who you ask. If you
Cock.
left your house a mess, or you
Yes, I
didn't
rewinded
leave
for
out
that.
the traditional bowl of porridge, or maybe you didn't eat your ceremonial fish and gruel on feast day, that's when you've been a
What?
real goober. As recompense, she'll rip out your fucking intestines through your abdominal wall and then stuff your empty body cavity with pebbles and straw until you're just
I'm flabbergasted.
as plump as when she started. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Nobody knows what
You
she
win
does
some,
with
you
your
lose some,
freshly
no.
harvested innards after she leaves.
You lose
But
way too
being
much.
that she lives in the mountains and has
Look, he lost too much blood.
Has an obsession with thread making, I think we can all infer the obvious truth. Of course, no discussion of folklore of any kind can truly be complete without taking a look at Iceland. Between the centuries
Does
of
Iceland have weird
isolation
lore?
and the volcanic fumes constantly spilling out over the countryside, it's no wonder that they're one of the world's biggest exporters of whack-ass mythology. Seriously, according to one 1998 survey, over 54% of Icelandic citizens said they believed in elves. Let me
They are real though. My friend is an elf. My best friend is an elf. So I
repeat
believe
that
it.
just so we're all clear. In 1998, the majority of the population of Iceland said they believed in elves, and a very large portion
They're
probably still
real.
does today. As such, the cast of characters said
They're
to
part of
visit
the
during the
population.
holiday season over there is
Believe
naturally
it.
quite diverse. The main lineup consists of the family pictured here. This is the leader of
fuck
the
are
bunch,
those?
a troll, goblin, ogreish type lady named Grilla. Grilla, just fucking
This is the reason we're watching this video. Somebody recommended this video. Because the gorilla was mentioned in the Legends of Avantris D&D shorts. So this is why we're watching.
needs kids. That's it. She's
Now
said
I understand the
to prefer the
reference.
naughty ones, but as long as it's small and made out of kid, she's game. Then you got her husband,
What?
Le Palu, who lives
She's a real winner with a husband like that.
with her in her cave, generally considered to be equally ogreish. When the holidays
Equally
roll around,
ogreish.
if there's no soot in your fireplace,
Balanced.
he'll reward you with a pickled herring. But if it's dirty,
Aw.
he'll scoop up the ash and dump it in your bed. Ooh. Nah, just messing with you. None of that's true. He also just
What?
eats children. The couple
Oh
also
my God,
has a
he had
giant
me. He
cat
actually
called,
had me.
this. The cat's main concern is
Hello,
whether or
cat.
not a person received new clothes for Christmas. Pretty hypocritical considering it walks around naked all the time, but whatever. Anyway, if you got new clothes, then good for you. You got new clothes. On the other
Nice.
hand, if you didn't get any, well, can you guess what he does? You want to go?
Why?
outside?
Why does he does the?
Yeah, that's exactly right. He fucking eats you. Children, adults, doesn't matter. He'll even
So
vor
he
your
eats
dog. He
me
doesn't
if
care.
I don't-
Finally,
If I don't get new clothes as present, something I'm not in control of, can I gift myself?
you got the best of the bunch, the 13 Yule lads, each of which visits on a
Yule
different
lads?
day leading up to Christmas. They're kind of like the 7 dwarves, but whereas those guys are jolly and helpful and stupid shit like that, the only real goal of the Yule lads is to harass and inconvenience people as much as possible, and each one has a unique way that they go about doing that. I'm gonna go through all 13. Now
Oh, do
please
they
remember, I
inconvenience-
am making
incon-
none of this up. I'm
inconvenience
not
you?
even gonna try to say the Icelandic name, so I'll just
I'll give you guys one. Stick your stour.
Just give you guys the English translations,
that
which
was
are
right.
very apt, by the way. First, you got Sheepcoat Clod, who goes around harassing sheep, but he's easy to catch on account of his
What did the
peg
sheep
legs.
do?
Then there's Gully Gulk, who hides in gullies
Gaktua.
to steal milk from your cows. There's Stubby, he's real
steals
short.
milk?
He eats the leftover crust
That's gross.
out of pie pans. This one's called Spoon Licker. He licks spoons. He's also incredibly
Why?
thin on account of malnutrition for some reason.
Because he only licks spoons and doesn't eat the actual food.
There's Pot Scraper, he scrapes pots, and Bowl Licker,
That's just
who's
annoying.
like Spoon Licker. The key difference here being that he licks bowls. You got Door Slammer, who slams doors in the middle of the night, and then Skier Gobbler,
Annoying.
who gobbles up all your skier, which is like a Nordic yogurt type
I don't have Skier at home, so I'm
thing.
safe from him.
Whoa, who's that up in the rafters? It's Sausage Swiper, of course. Here to
Why does-
swipe your sausages. And who's that
Not
in the
my
window?
sausages.
You bet your
It's Turbo Granny all over again.
acid's window peeper. Look at him peep. And who could forget our favorite, Doorway Sniffer, who sniffs your doorway with his giant freakish nose to seek out bread. There's Meat
Bread.
Hook, he steals your meat with a hook. And finally, Candle
Fair.
Stealer, who fucking, you get the picture. So if you
I don't have candles. I'm not a candle kind of guy.
know some kids who just won't behave, maybe it's time to take a page out of Iceland's book come next holiday season. Now remember, your friend dressed up as Grilla doesn't have to actually eat the kids. Just bite him a couple times, that'll be enough.
Just
Anyway,
bite
with
them.
New Year's right around the corner, the time comes to make our New Year's resolutions. While you may spend New Year's
Which
Eve
will
getting
be-
hella turnt, why not spend New Year's Day getting hella learnt? You can
My New Year's resolution is spend more time on content. You guys are welcome. Check out Salmonella. Hey you! If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out the original video below. I also stream live on Twitch in case you want to hang out some more. So yeah, bye bye!